When it comes to famous attractions in North Carolina's high country, perhaps none has a higher profile than Grandfather Mountain.
There's nothing that looks quite like this. When you see that profile, you know what it is. You know it's Grandfather Mountain.
And you should also know that it's been one of North Carolina's favorite getaways for decades, combining the area's natural scenery with educational exhibits, spectacular views, and the infamous mile-high swinging bridge. Best of all, every part of Grandfather Mountain is protected from development, meaning the views you see today will be much the same for generations to come.
We hope that people's experience is going to be the same 100 years from now that it would be if they came up here today, and that if it changes at all, that it will just improve in some way.
But while Grandfather Mountain invites its guests to get a view from the top, another high country attraction lets you see what lies beneath. Linville Caverns is the only North Carolina cave system open to the public, and it brings you face to face with stalactites and stalagmites, as well as a few bats that are hanging around. Believe it or not, all of this went undiscovered until the early 1820s.
In 1822, there were two fishermen, and they had noticed that fish were swimming in and out of the entrance of the cave, and that's what led them to crawl through a little hole in the side of the mountain, and that's how it was discovered.
Discovery is also a major part of another high country attraction, but in this case, it's all about the discovery of imagination. The centerpiece of Blowing Rock's Tweetsie Railroad is an authentic steam locomotive that used to operate on runs between Boone and Johnson City, Tennessee. But Tweetsie is so much more.
I'm gonna shoot you! Yeah!
It's a family-oriented theme park that combines an Old West theme with thrill rides and authentic mountain culture. A place where kids can be kids.
As they come dressed up as cowboys, and they come dressed up as engineers and little cowgirls, and they can play in the park, and we have stage coaches and wagons, and then of course kids love trains, and so it's a very magical place, I think, for children and families.
In fact, Tweetsie, like all of the major attractions in North Carolina's high country, is custom made to keep a family vacation right on track. For more on North Carolina's high country attractions, log on to www.visitnchighcountry.com.